But Tom, how does it feel as a fan, as someone who's covering the team now with your website? And again, you can find Tom on his website, RumBunter.com, and at Twitter. How does it feel for a change here, less than 2 weeks away from the trading deadline, not worrying about the young Pirates like Neil Walker that somebody might be trying to steal away, but thinking about guys you might be going to acquire and talking about, wow, could we add Hunter Pence to this team? Could we add Josh Willingham to this team? What do we need? What should we do? It's got to be a great feeling.
Yeah, it's a different feeling. A lot of people are talking about it from the standpoint of as an interview on the site with Neil Huntington from first game of this Red Series. Just talking about trying to make the right move with the right piece, and all the say nothing quotes that they're really putting out right now. I think they're looking at a lot of guys. There's been some talk on Carlos Beltran. I think that would definitely help. But there's no doubt they do need a bat. Another one of the needs that he put out there was relief pitching. There's been some guys that they're supposedly looking at on the relief market. But it feels good as a fan knowing that they're going to add to this team. As Neil Huntington said, it's a no-brainer. Going to need a couple pieces if want to make a big push here.
What do you want them to do? What do you think they will do before July 31st?
What I would want them to do would be definitely get a bat. The relief pitching would be great. Picked up Grilly today off the Phillies AAA team. He had a clause where if the Phillies didn't bring him up, he could go to any team. So the rumor is he's coming to Pittsburgh. A lot of strikeouts from him. But a bullpen arm would be great. Maybe someone from the AL that these NL teams haven't seen a lot of throughout the season would be good. What I think they'll do, according to Huntington, he says the other GMs around the league perceive the Pirates to be desperate. They, of course, are very aggressive, the other GMs, in their asks for players. So it might go right to the trade deadline. I don't see the team making a move, as they say, to auction their future, so to speak. So it might not be a real big name guy. It might be a guy like Willingham that comes here. I wish the team could make a little bit of a bigger move because there's quite a void in right field right now.
Yeah, well, you and I last time talked about, I tried to give you the good vibes and say that the Pirates would become this year's Giants. And to your point about the trading deadline, you look last year, who thought that Cody Ross could make the impact that he did down the stretch? So you pick up a Willingham, you pick up a Pence. Well, Pence is a little different story. He's a budding star too. But you pick up a guy that you might not even think of. I think what we tend to forget in the fantasy world especially is we look at a guy and his numbers. Sometimes just making a move infuses that clubhouse. I've had players tell me that there's a tension, whether you're a contending team or not, up until the trading deadline because you don't know who's going to stay or who's going to go. But once you get past July 31st, now you know who your guys are going to be with you in that foxhole. And so if you add a guy, it can help to spur you on for what is the last 2 months of the season.
Yeah, there's no question. There's been a lot of talk about the Pirates' clubhouse chemistry and all that good stuff, but I think that chemistry would improve if a player was acquired who, gets a few key outs in high leverage situations or has a couple knocks when the team needs a run.